release of the Yourubanation activist Sundayigboho, also known as Sundayigboho, from detention by the Benin Republic authorities is still generating reactions. A statement released by the Communications Secretary of a social cultural group, Ilano Omo Worldwide, Maxwell Adele, says the activist was released on Monday and handed over to the leader of Ilano Omo Worldwide, Professor Banji Adetoye. Sundayigboho was arrested in Benin Republic on his way to Germany on 19th of July 2021 after his Ibadan residence was raided by the operatives of the Department of State Services (DSS). Now, following the controversies concerning his release, we at the blog are right on the street of Lagos to hear what the people has got to say concerning this. Please come with us.
Let me say, we thank God for the likes of Sundayigboho. Being a Yoruba man, the purpose of the struggle of Sundayigboho is objective. It's not only meant for the Yorubas, it's for the entire Yoruba race and the whole country. It's for the whole youth. It's agitation. It's for the freedom of the youth and to stop senseless killing. Mind you, the people that are killing, they are not killing only or fighting only the Yorubas in Yoruba land, but they are also killing those who are not Yorubas. So the struggle of Sundayigboho, even though people misinterpreted it, is the struggle to free the youth from being killed. Not only the Yoruba youth, both the Hausa, the Fulani, the Igbo youth. That is the agitation of Sundayigboho. But people are misinterpreting it and turning it to another thing, that Sundayigboho is fighting against the North. No, it's not fighting against the North. And for the presidency to have decided that, okay, we are going to get you arrested, this and this, is to checkmate the excesses of those who are using that platform to carry out malicious things against the governors of this country. That is what I have to say.
It's a good omen. It's a good omen if he's fully released, because he's in the first instance. I don't think he has committed offense to the points of imprisoning him or incapacitating him. He was only trying to fight for the liberty of his people. Not even agitating that Yoruba should be separated from other countries, but Yoruba should be at liberty to operate in their land. I come from a community that's vastly affected by the activity of herdsmen, that where people cannot cultivate their lands, you can't go free in the environment, so you cannot, you don't have maybe government giving you a job, but you have your land, you could cultivate, you could live your life, you could sell your product, but you can't do all that because herdsmen are taking over the land from us. So is in the first instance, it's not fighting that Nigeria should be splitted. It's only fighting that we should be able to operate freely on our land. So it's a good thing if it's released.
It's a good one for him and for the Nigerian at large, not just for Yoruba nation, but for all the tribes, so to say. You know, it's a way of saying that at the end of a tunnel, there will always be light, you know. So it's a good thing, it's a good thing. So I commend his effort and everything that he's been through. And I'm sure that even he himself would have learned maybe one or two things, as an indigenous of this nation. I've learned one of two things from what has actually happened to him.
It's a good one. At least he's out of prison. He's a free man. So I expect him to now sit back, or better still, he should just mind his own business and continue with his life. He cannot be the only one fighting for the agitation to free all Nigerians, where others are laid back as if he's the only one fighting for himself, you know. But me, I rather tell him personally that he has done his bit. it's left for him to just take care of his family. At least for now, she just lay low, instead of, I know his counterpart Showore is still fighting. Whatever comes out of it, you could win and you could also lose. But right now, let him just lay back, let him just relax and re-strategize. And with that, I wish him good luck, sha.
We thank God, though. Our joy is plenty because we like as the Benin Republic, may they release them. But what we want is that may they release them free, may they come back to home. So that's what we want now.
When you are talking a sign of victory, psychologically, it looks somehow. How do I put it? We should not frame it like that. It will be too sentimental for me to agree with that statement. That is a sign of victory for the Yoruba. No, it's a sign of victory for the entire youth in Nigeria, both in the north, in the east, in the west, and in the south. So the freedom of Sundayigboho, whatever has happened, is not only for the Yoruba to begin to carry placard and begin to dance on the streets of Lagos or Yoruba land, but all the Yorubas in Nigeria, all the youth in Nigeria, even in diaspora, should be happy that Sundayigboho is still alive and he has been free. But the freedom given to Sundayigboho is not to come and destabilize the government of Muhammad Buhari. Even though it remained a year or 2 years for him to go, it doesn't matter. It should remain calm and let God take charge.
It depends on what we call victory. Without war, there will be no victory. So I won't call this a victory because there has never been a war. So it's a kind of, how can I put it now? Let's call it a freedom, so to say. So because if I use the word victory, it seems there must have been a war. And what happened, I would not call it maybe a war. It might be a season in his life where God is actually trying to preserve him from something. So we can still call it a victory for him anyway. Yes, and for the Yoruba nation at large, because it's one of us. Omo Yorubani, Omo Yorubale Mino. So it's a good one. So we can call it victory in that vein. But victory in contest, without victory, like I said earlier, there must have been a war. Or without war, there is no victory. So to him, it's a freedom for him and it's a victory for him. And for the Yoruba nation at large, it's a kind of, I found no word to even use to qualify what's happening now.
That is, of course, it's a good beginning in a good direction.
Yes. Even so, the Yoruba nation is enjoy as they release them. We're happy for it.
Release of the Yoruba Nation activist has no doubt brought about lots of controversies, and you have heard Lagosians' opinion concerning this. Do feel free to drop your comments in the comment section. Follow us across all of our social media platforms, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I am Joy Uro. Thank you.